Hai, Assalamualaikum. Let's discuss trial SPM Negeri Sembilan 2022 Additional Mathematics Paper 1. Okay, question number 1. Diagram 1 shows the major sector POQ with center O. The radius of the circle is 5 cm. Find the perimeter in centimeter of the whole diagram in terms of pi. Okay, so to find the perimeter, arc PQ, we can use S equals to R theta. So radius, this one, 5 centimeter as well. So perimeter equals to r theta plus 5 plus 5. Okay. So arc of PQR is 5. Okay. Theta is this one. Okay, 270. Okay, 260 minus 90. So 270 degree times pi over 180. Okay, convert degree to radian. Okay, plus 10. So we can find the answer is 15 over 2 pi plus 10. This is the perimeter of the whole diagram. Number 2, diagram 2 shows a straight line graph y squared minus x squared against x. Express y in terms of x. Okay, from the given diagram, we can see there is a straight line. So we need to find the equation of straight line first. So since of the y-axis is y squared minus x squared, so kita guna big Y equals to m big X plus C. Try to find the gradient. Okay, so we have y2 minus y1, so 3 minus negative 3 over 1 minus 2. Okay, this one negative 6. Okay, so kita dah dapat gradient, so big Y equals to negative 6x plus C. So we can substitute any point to find C. Okay, let's say I choose this point, so Y is 3, negative 6, X is 1 plus C. So C equals to 9. Okay, so therefore, the equation is big Y equals to negative 6x plus 9. Okay, so then the big Y is y squared minus x squared. So we substitute y squared minus x squared equals to negative 6x plus 9. Okay, so we simplify, become y squared equals to x squared minus 6 plus 9. Okay, so this one kita boleh factorize and become x minus 3 squared. Okay, so then y we square root become plus minus x minus 3. Okay, so then y equals to negative x plus 3 and y equals to x minus 3. 3, Aini has a wire with a length of W meter. Aini divided the wire into several pieces. Each piece is to form a square. Diagram 3 shows the first 3 squares formed by Aini. Okay, so A state whether the perimeter, okay, of the squares is an arithmetic progression or a geometric progression. Justify your answer. Okay, first of all, dia nak perimeter. So for the first one, T1, perimeter is 4 sides of P kan, so 4P. So T2, for the second square, so we have 4 sides as well, so P plus Q become 4P plus 4Q. Okay, so then T3, 4 times P plus 2Q, which is equals to 4P plus 8Q. Okay, so we try to find the common ratio or common difference. Okay, let's start find the common difference. So D is, let's say, T2 minus T1. Okay, so this one equals to 4P plus 4Q minus 4P equals to 4Q. Okay, so if T3 minus T2, okay, 4P plus 8Q minus 4P in the bracket plus 4Q. Okay, so we can find this one, 4P plus 8Q minus 4P minus 4Q. Okay, so become minus 4P minus 4P, eliminate, so this one 4Q as well. So therefore, this is arithmetic progression with D equals to 4Q. Okay, so therefore, arithmetic progression. Kena je betul Okay, with D equals to 4Q. Salah je tak dapat markah ni. B, if I ni manage to form exactly 10 squares, express W in terms of P and Q. Okay, W is a wire that I ni divided into exactly 10 squares. Okay, so W is a total length of the wire. Okay, so BW is total length is SN. Okay, SN for arithmetic progression is N over 2, 2A plus N minus 1D. Okay, so now I need got 10 squares, so S10 equals to 10 over 2, 2A, A is 4P plus N minus 1, so 10 minus 1, 9. D is for Q. Okay, so then this one 5 times 8. Okay, so 40p plus 5 times 36. Okay, become 180q. Okay, so then W is in meter. Okay, this one in centimeter. So divide by 100. So W equals to 2p plus 9q over 5. 4, it is given that the equation of the curve is fx equals to x squared times 2x plus 1 cube, and its gradient function is px times qx plus 1 times 2x plus 1 squared. Find the value of p and of q. Okay, so gradient function. Gradient function is dy dx or f prime x. So then we need to find f prime x for fx equals to x squared 2x plus 1 cube. Okay, so this is the product of two functions. So we can use product rule to find dy dx or f prime x. Okay, so this is u and this is v. So u is x squared. U in terms of x, differentiate du dx, which is equals to 2x. V equals to 2x plus 1 cube. So v in terms of x, differentiate, we get dvd. X equals to 3, 2x plus 1 squared times 2. Okay, equals to 6, 2x plus 1 squared. Okay, so find f prime x by using product rule. Okay, so we got u dv dx. So u dv dx are the formula. V du dx. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, so here we got x squared times 6 times 2x plus 1 squared plus v. Okay, du dx. So 2x plus 1 cube. Okay, so then we can simplify this one. Okay, become 6x squared, 2x plus 1 squared plus 2x plus 1 cube. Okay, so we need to find the common factor. Okay, common factor for this one berapa x? So 2x lah, boleh factorizekan 2x. Okay, so then for ni 2x plus 1 squared, 2x plus 1 cube. So kita ambil yang rendah, kuasa yang rendah. So which is equals to 2x plus 1 squared. Okay, so in the big bracket, we got 3x plus, yang ni akan jadi 2x plus 1. Keluarkan 2 tinggal 1 kan. So this one is 2x plus 1 squared, 5x plus 1. Okay, so ni yang kita dapat. Okay, but from the question, ataupun kita susun lah. So 2x, 5x plus 1, 2x plus 1 squared. Okay, from the question kita ada this one. Okay, ada ni. So kita compare. Okay, so this one is px, qx plus 1, 2x plus 1 squared. Okay, so then compare. So then P equals to 2, Q equals to 5. Number 5a, find the roots of quadratic equation x squared minus kx plus 4 equal to 0 in terms of k. Okay, so here we got equation, quadratic equation x squared minus kx plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, to find roots, there are three methods by using factorization, formula, or completing the square. Okay, since we don't have the value of k, so we need to use formula. Okay, formula given from the list of formula number 1. Okay, so which is x equals to negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, so now a is 1, b is negative k, c is 4. So we just substitute into the equation. So negative k plus minus negative k squared minus 4 a1 c4. Okay, so over 2 times 1. Okay, so this one become k plus minus square root k squared minus 16. Okay, over 2. Okay, so dia nak cari roots. So dia kata find roots. So ada 2 roots lah. So here we got plus minus. So kita pecahkan je lah. So k plus k squared minus 16 over 2. And another one, k minus square root k squared minus 16 over 2. So these are the 2 roots of the quadratic equation. 5b, diagram 4 shows the graph of 2 quadratic functions, fx equals to ax squared plus bx plus c and gx equals to p in the bracket x minus 3 squared plus 1. P Roman 1, state the range of a in terms of p. Okay, what is a and what is b? Okay, so this is a, this is p. A and p determine the shape of the quadratic function. Okay, so this one both function shape dia parabola with minimum point, means smile curve. So A and P both more than 0. Okay, so tapi which one is bigger? Okay, so yang untuk yang A ni dia lebih lebar. So A dia ni kurang. Yang P ni lebih kecil, lebih kurus. P ni lebih kurus. So P is more than A. So kena tahulah kat situ P is more than A. So kita nak tulis A less than P, but these two are more than 0. Sebab dia dua-dua positif senyuman. So macam tu lah. B Roman 2, write the new quadratic function of gx if the graph of gx move 5 unit to the left. Okay, so move 5 units. So here we got the minimum point 3, 1. So if the graph of gx yang ni move 5 unit to the left, so 5. So this one 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So here is negative 2. Okay, so gx ni in vertex form. In vertex form. So kita kena tahulah for vertex form. At first we have gx equals to p x minus 3 squared plus 1 kan. Okay, so dia dah ke kiri sebanyak 5. So the axis of symmetry x equals to negative 2. So x plus 2 equal to 0. So kita boleh ni lah. So the minimum value same. Minimum value same. So this one become px plus 2 squared plus 1. So ni yang g, x yang new one. C, given that a straight line y equals to mx minus 3 intersects the curve y equals to x squared minus 3x plus m at two different points. Find the range of values of m. Okay, here we got equation of straight line y equals to mx minus 3. Okay, and curve y equals to x squared minus 3x plus m. So dia kata this straight line dengan curve intersect at 2 points. So two different points. So kita kena carilah kalau kalau nak cari intersect at two different point, kita nak guna b squared minus 4ac more than 0. Okay, but at first kita kena samakan dulu equation ni. Equation 1, equation 2. So 2 equals to 1 become x squared minus 3x plus m equals to mx minus 3. So x squared minus 3x minus mx plus m plus 3 equals to 0. Okay, so kita bolehlah identify dekat sini. Ni x squared plus x negative 3 minus m plus m plus 3 equal to 0. Okay, so A is 1, B is negative 3 minus m, C is m plus 3. Okay, just now kita ada ni tadi. So b squared minus 4ac more than 0 sebab dia intersect at two different points. Okay, so kita substitute lah. B is negative 3 minus m squared minus 4. A is 1, C is m plus 3 more than 0. Okay, so then kita simplify. This one become 9, and 9 plus 6m plus m squared minus 4m minus 12 more than 0. Okay, m squared plus 2m minus 3 more than 0. So kita factorize So this one dapat berapa? m plus 3 minus 1. Okay, kita find the dia punya range. Okay, so for this one negative 3. Okay, for this one 1. Okay, more than. Okay, so if more than, this side lah. Okay, so for the left side, okay, the range is m less than negative 3. For the right side, m more than 1. Okay, so these are the range of values of m. Number 6, diagram 5 shows the cross-section of 3 cylindrical containers, each of radius 3 cm held together by a stretched elastic band. Use pi equals to 3.142. Find the shaded area. Okay, so now given the radius is 3 cm. So our focus is the shaded region. So radius 3, sinilah So ni 3, 3. So sini pun 3, 3. This one pun sama. 3, 3. So equilateral triangle. So if equilateral triangle, each angle is 60, right? Okay. Okay, so to find the shaded area, shaded area is area of triangle, okay, minus 3 times area of sector. Okay, so area of triangle is 1 over 2 AB sin C. Area of sector is 1 over 2 R squared theta. Okay, so theta must be in radian. Okay, so kita masukkanlah. Okay, so for triangle, so 1 over 2 side is 6, 6 sin 60. Okay, so ni 3 times sector. Sector is 1 over 2. R is 3. Okay, squared theta is 60 in radian. So times 3.142 over 180 So ni kita kira je lah, kita dapat 1.4495. B, find the stretch length of the band. Okay, so idea dia kita nak cari this one band. Okay, so then from the radius given, so kita tahulah radius, this one radius, this one pun radius. Ni tangent kan, so tangent 90 degree. So tangent, so meaning that radius this one 3, so this one 6. So kita dah dapat guys tu 6. Okay, so then we are going to find the length, arc length yang ni. Okay, so same, this one pun 90 degree. Okay, tadi yang ini 60 degree kan, so kita kena cari theta ni. Okay, so theta is 360 minus 90 minus 90 minus 60 akan dapat 120 degree. Okay, so kita kena cari in radian. Sebab theta kita in radian, so times 3.142 over 180. So 120 degree in radian is 2.0947. So dah dapat kat situ. So kita boleh carilah guna S equals to R theta. Okay, so kita boleh cari S equals to R theta. So R is 3, theta is 2.0947. Tapi kita ada 3. Kita ada 3 kan, 1, 2, 3 kan arc dia. So this one times 3, so this one equals to 18.852. Okay, so then disuruh cari the stretch length of the band. So maksudnya the perimeter. Okay, 18.852. Okay, plus dengan tadi kan. So we have 666. So 6 times 3. So this one akan dapat 36.852 cm. 7a, diagram 6 shows the unit vector u in the direction of PQ. Okay, Roman 1, find unit vector u hat. Okay, so first of all, you need to find the vector u itself. So yang the first one. Okay, so u vector u. Okay, so kita tengok kat sini. For x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 to the left. So, negative 5i. For j, 1, 2. Up, so, plus 2j. Itu vector u. So, to find the unit vector, you need to find the magnitude. Magnitude vector u. Okay, which is equals to square root. Okay, negative 5 squared plus 2 squared equals to 29. Okay, so then the unit vector is vector divided by the magnitude. Okay, so unit vector u is 1 over 29 times negative 5i plus 2j. Okay, Roman 2 state the maximum number of unit vector u hat that would fit inside the line PQ. Okay, so line PQ tadi dia punya magnitude dia is 29. Okay, so kalau kita kira 29 is 5.3 something. Okay, so 5.3 something kita kena ambil 5 je lah. Takkan kita tak boleh ambil lebih. So yang fit cuma 5 vector. So Roman 2 is 5 vector. B, given vector A equals to 3 vector I minus 4 vector J and vector B equals to negative 2 vector I plus vector J. A vector JH equals to 2 vector A plus vector B and magnitude vector JH equals to 2 magnitude vector KL and vector KL is in the opposite direction of vector JH. Find vector KL in terms of IN J. Okay, so first of all, we need to find vector JH. So vector JH equals to 2A plus B. Okay, A is 3I minus 4J. Okay, plus B is negative 2I plus J. Kena buat tanda vektor Kalau semua tak ada tanda vektor salah. Okay, so this one 6I minus 8J minus 2I plus J. Okay, kita simplify lah. Okay, so this one become 4I minus. Okay, minus 7J. Okay, so this is vector JH. Okay, so vector KL ada statement ni. Okay, dia punya tu half. KL half of JH. Okay, so KL separuh. Okay, and the direction opposite. So yang positif become negatif, negatif become positif. Okay, so KL negatifkan Okay, 4I minus 7J divided by 2. So nanti kita dapatlah this one is negative 2I plus 7 over 2J. Dia nak in terms of I and J. Okay, dapat dah. Number 8, diagram 7 shows the positions of 3 players in the same team in the video game Valerie. The initial position of every player is A1 6B 8Q and C3 negative 4. A, the initial positions of the 3 players form a triangle. Find the value of Q if the area of triangle form is 36 unit squared. Okay, so then area for ABC so kita susun lah. So normally kita cuba susun anti-clockwise supaya sebenarnya tak kisah tapi kita biasakan anti-clockwise supaya nanti positif dalam dia. So 1 6 3 negative 4 8Q okay back to 1 6 okay equals to 36. Okay, so then ni kita darabkan. Okay, so darabkan kena tunjuk one by one. So this one 1 over 2 1 times negative 4 plus 3Q plus 8 times 6. Okay, so ni okay minus yang opposite pula yang this one Okay, so minus 6 times 3 plus negative 4 times 8 plus Q times 1 Q lah. So then this one equals to 36. Okay, so then kita simplify. So this one kita dapat berapa ni? So 8 times 48 44 plus 3Q dalam modulus Okay, minus so 18 minus 32. So minus so plus 14. Okay, minus Q equals to 72. Okay. So ni kita dapat berapa? 2Q plus 58 equals to 72. Okay, so then dia ada dua sebab positif negatif. 2Q plus 58 is 72. So 2Q equals to 14, Q equals to 7. Lagi satu 2Q plus 58 equals to negative 72. So 2Q equals to negative 130 and Q equals to negative 65. Okay, so kalau kita tengok position Q just now ni Q kat sini kan. So kita choose Q7 So therefore choose Q equals to 7. Tak boleh biar macam gini. Kita kena pilih yang mana satu. Okay, so choose Q equals to 7. B, one hidden weapon is located at the perpendicular bisector of the line joining B and C. Find the equation that describes the possible location of the weapon. Okay, so sekarang just now kita ada Q is 7. So this one is 8, 7. Dia nak yang perpendicular bisector BC. Okay, now we have BC here. Nak yang perpendicular bisector. Yang this one. Okay, perpendicular bisector dia 90 degree and passes through the midpoint. Okay, first of all, we need to find the midpoint of BC. Okay, so midpoint BC, okay, x1 plus x2 over 2. So 8 plus 3 over 2. 7 plus negative 4 over 2. Okay, so the midpoint is 11 over 2. 3 over 2. Okay, so then gradient. Gradient BC is y2 over y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So kita dapat 7 minus negative 4 over 8 minus 3. Okay, equals to 11 over 5. But this one kita nak yang perpendicular. So M1, M2 equals to negative 1. So M1 times M2 equals to negative 1. So 11 over 5 times M2 equals to negative 1. So then M2 is negative 5 over 11. Okay, so to find the equation of straight line. Okay, so y equals to mx plus c. So y equals to mx plus c. M, we have this one m. Xy, we have coordinate of midpoint. Okay, so y is 3 over 2. M is negative 5 over 11. X is 11 over 2 plus c. Okay, so then we calculate. We got 3 over 2 plus 5 over 2. Okay, so dapat C equals to 8 over 2. So 4. So therefore, the equation of straight line is y equals to negative 5 over 11 x plus 4. Number 9, given integrate fx dx from 1 to 3 equals to p, integrate 3 fx dx from 3 to 5 equals to q, and integrate gx dx from 1 to 3 equals to r, such that pq and r are constants. Okay, express A. Okay, A dulu. Okay, we are going to find integration for fx dx from 1 to 5 in terms of p and or q. Okay, so by using laws of definite integral, we can separate this integration 1 to 5. Kita ada this one fx. So kita boleh separate 1, 3 fx dx plus 3, 5 fx dx. Okay, so for the first one, kalau yang this one kan same kan, ni sama, which is equals to p. So this one equals to p. Okay, but this one are not same. Dia ada 3 pula tak situ. So kita kena ni lah, kita kena modify sikit. So fx dx equals to divide by 3. So this one is q over 3. So dah sama kan. So plus q over 3. Okay, B, we are going to find 1, 3, 2r squared x minus gx dx. Okay, same. First of all, we need to separate first. So ni dapat 1, 3, 2r squared x dx minus 1, 3 gx dx. Okay, so now given here r constant. So kita boleh keluarkan So 2r squared 1, 3x dx minus 1, 3 gx dx. Okay, so then integrate. X dapat x squared over 2 minus, okay, gx dx. Mana gx dx? This one kan equals to r. So all this thing equals to r. Okay, so then for this one, we need to substitute the upper limit. So 3 squared over 2 minus 1 squared over 2. Okay, minus R So 9 over 2 minus 1 over 2. So berapa? 8 over 2 is 4. 4 times 2, 8. So 8R squared minus R. 10A. Ryan uses colored triangular cards of different sizes to investigate the pattern of the Sierpinski's triangle. Diagram 8 shows the pattern of the Sierpinski's triangle. The height of the second stage triangle is half of the height of the triangle in the first stage. Ryan starts the first stage triangle with 40 centimeter. Okay, find one height of the triangle used in the seventh stage. Okay, so first of all, kita kena form dululah this progression. Kita nak identify arithmetic progression or geometric progression. Okay, so now T1. Okay, T1 is 40, right? So T2 is half. So 20. So T3 is half. Okay, so 10. So we can see here, this is geometric progression. Okay, so geometric progression with R equals to 20 over 40 or 10 over 20. So R is 1 over 2. Okay, so we have to find the seventh stage. So meaning that T7. Okay, we have formula for GP. Tn is AR power of n minus 1. So if T7 is A times R power of 7 minus 1. Okay, so A is 40. R is 1 over 2. 7 minus 1 is 6. Okay, so then the answer will be 5 over 8. Roman 2, find the number of triangle used at the last stage if the height of the triangle at this stage is 5 over 64. Okay, this one, first of all, we need to find the number of terms. Which terms is equals to 5 over 64. Then another one, the second step, we need to find the number of triangle. Okay, the first one, we need to find which term equals to 5 over 64. So the first one, kita kena cari Tn equals to 5 over 64. So Tn is AR power of n minus 1 equals to 5 over 64. Okay, just now A is 40, R is 1 over 2, power of n minus 1 equals to 5 over 64. Okay, so then 1 over 2, power of n minus 1, 5 over 64 over 40. So 1 over 512. Okay, so kita kena carilah 152 is, kita tahu ni base dia 2 is 1 over 2 power of 9. Okay, so this one 1 over 2 and minus 1 is 1 over 2 power of 9. Okay, so then we compare the index. So n minus 1 is 9, so n equals to 10. Okay, this is number of term yang equals to the height is 5 over 64, which is terms yang ke-10. Tapi dia nak number of triangle. Okay, number of triangle. So we need to create another progression untuk number of triangle pula. Okay, so now cuba tengok kat sini, the first one kan dia nak yang coloured, dia nak yang coloured. So yang coloured, so the first one one triangle. Okay, the second one 1 2 3 triangles. The third one 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So this is new progression yang related to number of triangle. So T1 dia, T1 is 1, T2 is 3, okay, T3 is 9. So this is geometric progression with R equals to 3. So R equals to 3. So kita nak cari number of triangle yang ke-10. So Tn is AR power of 10 minus 1, which is 9. So A, the new one is 1. R dia 3 and and dia 10, so 10 minus 1 is 9. So then this one, 3 power of 9 is 19,683. B, given A is the first term and R is the common ratio of a geometric progression. If modulus R is more than 1, show that the sum of the first n terms of the progression is Sn equals to A times R power of n minus 1 over R minus 1. Okay, this is how to derive formula of total sum of the first n terms of geometric progression. Ada dalam buku teks form 4 Okay, so then let's say Sn equals to T1 plus T2 AR plus T3 AR squared plus T4 AR cube and sampai AR power of n minus 1. Okay, so then this is equation number 1. Okay, let's say equation number 1 times R. Okay, kita dapat R Sn equals to AR plus AR squared plus AR cube plus AR4 plus sampai ARN. Ini equation number 2. Okay, so equation 2 minus equation 1. So this one minus this one. So R Sn minus Sn. Okay, yang ni boleh eliminate. This one boleh eliminate dengan ni. So yang ni eliminate dengan ni, yang ni eliminate dengan ni. So and yang ini dia akan eliminate yang previous tu. Okay. So then akan dapat this ni masih ada. So AR power of n minus yang ni tinggal A. Okay. So this one we can factorize Sn R minus 1. Yang the right side ni pun kita boleh factorize A Rn minus 1. So Sn equals to A R power of n minus 1. So over R minus 1. So proven. Ataupun shown. Dia so shown. Number 11A, solve the equation 2npn over 2n minus 2 factorial equals to 10n over n factorial. Okay, solve meaning that we need to find the value of n. Okay, so we have formula, from list of formula, we have formula number 21. Okay, npr equals to n factorial over n minus r factorial. Okay, so start from 2npn equals to, over 2n minus 2 factorial equals to 10n over n factorial. Okay, so kita separatekan dulu. So 2n pn times 1 over 2n minus 2 factorial equals to 10n over n factorial. Okay, so from the formula, we can use the formula. Okay, 2n pn is 2 factorial, 2n factorial over 2n minus n factorial. Okay, this one follow. 2n minus 2 factorial equals to 10n over n factorial. Okay, so we can simplify this one. 2n factorial is 2n. Okay, times 2n minus 1 times 2n minus 2. Okay, times 2n minus 3. Okay, times 2n minus 4 factorial. Okay, so then the denominator is 2n minus n is n factorial. So n factorial times 2n minus 2. Okay, times 2n minus 3 times 2n minus 4 factorial. Okay, equals to 10n over n factorial. Okay, this one we can simplify first. Ni boleh eliminate. Okay, so then 2n minus 2, 2n minus 2, 2n minus 3, 2n minus 3 minus 4 minus 4. Okay, so this one same. Okay, we have 2n minus 1 equals to 10n. Okay, so we have 4n squared. Okay, minus 2n minus 10n equals to 0. Okay, so then you just simplify. Minus 12n equals to 0. So factorize for n minus 3 equal to 0. So n equals to 0, n equals to 3. Okay, so this one, in this situation, we need to choose. Okay, choose. So therefore, choose n equals to 3. B. Puan Shashita arranges 8 beads to form a bracelet. How many different bracelets can she form if 3 of the beads are of the same color? Okay, the clue of this question is arrange. Arrange bracelet. So formula of arrange bracelet of necklace is n minus 1 factorial over 2. Okay, so now she got 8 beads. So 8 minus 1 factorial over 2. Okay, so but 3 of the beads are of the same color. So kena divide by number of beads yang the same color factorial. So times number of beads the same color 3 factorial. Okay, so this one is 7 factorial over 12 equals to 420 ways. C. Haris owns 5 shirts, 7 pairs of pants and 4 pairs of shoes. In how many ways can Haris choose 2 of each item to pack for a vacation? Okay, the clue is choose. So kita tahu kita nak guna combination. Okay, so now 5 shirts, 7 pants, 4 shoes. Okay, each item, 2 of each item. Okay, so meaning that 5 C2 times 7C2 times 4C2 equals to 1260 ways. 12a, diagram 9 shows 2 normal curves A and B with mu equals to 500. Okay, if variance of data x and data y are 1200 and 3600 respectively, determine the appropriate curve representing the x data and y data. Okay, so actually variance can determine the dispersion of the normal curve. Standard deviation is square root of variance. So if we got big variance means big standard deviation, and if small variance means small standard deviation. Okay, so for normal curve A, so this is the standard deviation. For normal curve B, so this is the standard deviation. Okay, so meaning that from the graph we can see the standard deviation for normal curve B is bigger than normal curve A. So then data x is 1200. So data x is smaller lah. So this one is normal curve A, and this one normal curve B. B. A jar contains 4 green marbles, 7 red marbles and 9 white marbles. 3 marbles are taken at random one after another without replacement. State whether this probability distribution is a binomial distribution or not. Explain. Okay, so the words without replacement. Okay, without replacement. Explained the current probability depend on previous probability. So not binomial. Not binomial because of dependent probability. Number 13, diagram 10 shows the graph of absolute value function fx for the domain x more equals than 0 but less or equals than 4. A, state the value of k. From the given function, okay, this form looks like vertex form in quadratic function. Okay, so then k is the minimum point. Okay, so for this graph, the minimum point is -1. So A, k equals to -1. B, find the x-intercept of the graph. Okay, so now we got fx equals to modulus 2x minus 3 plus k, so -1. Okay, so then x-intercept is y0 or fx equals to 0. So modulus 2x minus 3 minus 1 equals to 0. Modulus 2x minus 3 equals to 1. Okay, so then we separate into 2 because for modulus we got positive and negative value. So here we got 2x minus 3 equals to 1, 2x equals to 4, then x equals to 2. Okay, another one, 2x minus 3 equals to -1. So 2x equals to 2, then x equals to 1. So these are the x-intercept of the graph. Kalau tengok graph tu pun ada 2 x-intercept. C, find the domain of fx less or equals than 1. So C fx equals to 2x minus 3 minus 1. Less or equals than 1. So modulus 2x minus 3 less or equals than 2. So same, we need to separate into 2. 2x minus 3 is less or equals than 2. So 2x less or equals than 5. X less or equals than 5 over 2. Another one, negative 2x plus 3 less or equals than 2. So 3 minus 2 less or equals than 2x, then 2x more equals than 1, x more equals than 1 over 2. Okay, these two we combine together, x less or equals than 5 over 2. This one, x more or equals than 1 over 2. So therefore, x is more equals than 1 over 2 but less or equals than 5 over 2. Okay, D. Find the value of x that is mapped onto itself in the given domain. Okay, the thing is a map onto itself. So itself is x lah. Okay, so fx equals to x. Okay, so then fx is modulus 2x minus 3 minus 1 equals to x. So then modulus 2x minus 3 is x plus 1. Again, okay. So we have two situations, 2x minus 3 equals to x plus 1. Then x equals to 4. Okay. Another one, 2x minus 3 equals to negative x minus 1. So then 3x equals to 2x equals to 2 over 3. Number 14a, given that cos x equals to 1 over m such that x from 0 to pi over 2, express tangent to x in terms of m. Okay, first of all, given from the question cos x equals to 1 over m and x from 0 to pi over 2 in quadrant 1. Okay, so in quadrant 1, so we sketch the right angle triangle. So this is angle of x, cos is chah. So adjacent is 1, hypotenuse is m. So the opposite is by using Pythagoras theorem. So m squared minus 1 squared. Tak tulis lah 1 squared. Okay. So then tangent. We need to find tangent to x. From the list of formula, we have double angle for tangent. So tangent to x is 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent squared x. Okay, so we just substitute. Okay, tangent from the diagram, tangent is toa, so opposite over adjacent. Okay, so tangent is opposite square root m squared minus 1 over 1. Tak payah tulis lah kot. So tangent is square root m squared minus 1. So we just substitute into the formula. Okay, so this one square root m squared minus 1 squared. Okay, so then this one we can eliminate. So here we simplify 2 square root m squared minus 1 over 1 minus m squared plus 1. Okay, so this one is 2 square root m squared minus 1 over 2 minus m squared. B, diagram 11 shows a point PXY on a unit circle. Given that x equals to cos theta and y equals to sin theta, Roman 1 derive a basic identity involving cos theta and sin theta. Okay, so from the diagram here, you can see right angle triangle. So since of this is PXY, so meaning that this length is for x and this length is for y, and OP is 1 because this is unit circle, the radius is 1 unit. Okay, so then by using Pythagoras theorem for that right angle triangle, so 1 squared equals to y squared plus x squared. Okay, so 1 squared is 1, y is sin theta. So this one is sin theta squared. Okay, x is cos theta. So this one is cos theta squared. Okay, so we can simplify, become sin squared theta plus cos squared theta equals to 1. Okay, so this is the basic identity involving cos theta and sin theta. The first basic identity. Roman 2, hence solve the trigonometric equation 2 cos squared theta minus 5 equals to 7 sin theta for theta from 0 to 360. So Roman 2, we got 2 cos squared theta minus 5 equals to 7 sin theta. Okay, since of hence, so we need to use the previous information, sin squared theta plus cos squared theta equals to 1. So to solve, meaning that we need to find the angles, okay, which is theta. So here we got cos and sin is not uniform, so you make it you have to make it uniform. So from this basic identity, we can substitute cos is 1 minus sin squared theta. Okay, minus 5 equals to 7 sin theta. We expand, so 2 minus 2 sin squared theta minus 5 equals to 7 sin theta, and we simplify, we get 2 sin squared theta plus 7 sin theta equals plus 3 equals to 0. Okay, so then we can factorize. Okay, so 2 sin theta, so this one 3, so plus 1, okay, plus 3. So here sin theta is negative 1 over 2 and sin theta equals to negative 3. Okay, for the first one, sin negative, so quadrant 1, 2, 3 and 4, add sugar to coffee. Sin negative in quadrant 3 and 4. Okay, so to find theta, shift sin 1 over 2 is 30 degree. Okay, but this one in quadrant 3, theta is 180 plus 30, which is 210. And in quadrant 4, 360 minus 30, 330. Okay, so then for sin theta is negative 3, is undefined. But sin the positive is, maximum is 1 and minimum is negative 1. So if sin theta equals negative 3 ni dah out of range. So dia undefined. So inilah jawapan dia. 15A, given that log 3 base 12 equals to K, express log 8 base 3 in terms of K. Okay, for this question, actually we have a few alternative ways. Maybe if you refer the answer scheme, you can use that way. But now I'm going to show you another way to answer this. Okay, from the question, here we got numbers 12, number 3, number 8, and third 3. So my idea is to equate the base to base 3 for both equation. So the first one, here is log 8 base 3. I convert into base 3. So log base 3, log base 3. So this one 8, this one 3. Okay, so 8 is 2 cube base 3 over square root is 3 power of half base 3. Okay, so this one I can move in front by using loss of logarithm. 3 log 2 base 3 over 1 over 2 log 3 base 3. Okay, so this one is 3 log 2 base 3 over 1 over 2. So equals to 6 log 2 base 3. Okay, so we leave this equation for a while. So we have another equation here. So which is log 3 base 12 equals to k. Same, I convert into base 3. So log 3 log 3. So 3 12 equals to k. So then log 3 is 1. Log 3 base 3 is 1. And log 12 base 3 equals to k. Okay, so log 12 base 3 is 1 over k. Okay, so log 12 is 4 times 3 or 2 squared times 3. So log 2 squared times 3. Okay, base 3 equals to 1 over k. So by using loss of logarithm, so log 2 squared base 3 plus log 3 base 3 equals to 1 over k. Okay, so ni boleh move in front, so become cube, 3 ni 3. 2. 2 log 2 base 3 plus 1 equals to 1 over k. So 2 log 2 base 3 equals to 1 over k minus 1. Okay, so then log 2 base 3 is 1 over 2k minus 1 over 2. So this one dah sama. Okay, then we substitute. Okay, substitute log 2 base 3 equals to 1 over 2k minus 1 over 2. Okay, so dekat sini dapat okay, so 6 times 1 over 2k minus 1 over 2. So equals to 3 over k minus 3. 15b. A group of scientists in Hawking City discovered an organism that reproduces following by using the following equation: ln x over e squared equals to t minus 3 ln x, such that x is the number of resulting cells and t is the reproductive time in hours. After 10 hours, express the number of resulting cells in terms of e. Dia nak express number of resulting cell, okay, which is equals to x. So x in terms of t. Okay, so start from ln x over e squared equals to t minus 3 ln x. We group together ln x over e squared plus 3 ln x equals to t. T is 10 hours. Okay, so equals to 10. So this one x over e squared, by using loss of logarithm, this one we can move ln x cube equals to 10. Actually ln is log base e. Okay, so then by using loss of logarithm, sebab ln base e kita boleh guna loss of logarithm. So this one plus become multiply. So x times x cube over e squared equals to 10. Okay, simplify ln x power of 4 over e squared equals to 10. Okay, so just now I told you ln is log base e. So this one log e x power of 4 over e squared equals to 10. Okay, so we can convert this one log form, logarithm form. We can convert into index form. So by using this one logam x equals to max. Okay, so otherwise boleh juga kita darab dengan log e base e. Tapi saya nak guna cara ni. So this one become x power of 4 over e squared equals to e power of 10. So kita nak x alone. So x power of 4 equals to e power of 10 times e power of 2. So loss of indices. So multiply the power we can add. So this one x power of 4 is e power of 12. So x, express x. So we simplify. So x equals to e power of 12 over 4. E power of 3.